We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anthony Edwards out there with McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Reed in a power forward. Now, here's Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Minnesota, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Murray for the 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Outside, Reed. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Jaden McDaniels at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Randle. He's got 11. Outside, Reed. Reed with a screen on Murray. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Denver leading by 8. Here's Strother. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Edwards against Murray. 5 on the clock. Here's Strother. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Over in the corner, McDaniels. One or two from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jokic against Reed on the wing. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 10.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for Minnesota. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. Jokic is third.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. He's got 16.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now here's Murray. 1 point in the game. Inside is Jokic territory.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Handle down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Denver leading by 9. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
The width of Jokic helps him carve out space in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 11. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Gobert the screen. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Jokic. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Edwards drops them both. Now here's Murray. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Edwards. A putback. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions.
Here's Murray. 21 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Murray kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And here's Jokic outside. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, look, Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
He's been racking up good numbers of free throws, shooting 8 for 11.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Timberwolves making a change here. Highland's checked in. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Out to the wing. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Brown. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
That free throw, no good. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Brown. Johnson with a screen on Highland. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Gobert. Fades. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Brown. Valanciunas has got 14 points. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Johnson against Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
Johnson outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Randall. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Highland. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas good for about 1 per game, rejecting that attempt.
Brown against Highland. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And the first one drops. And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets leading by 10. Now Brown. 10 points for him. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. From 11 feet away. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here is Brown. He's got 11.
Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Conley. Brown deciding where to go with it. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist in the game. Jones against Randall. Conley inside the line, and it's good off the back rim and in. 7 points for Conley.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Brown kicks to Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Conley against Hardaway. Gobert the pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Tries again. Gobert shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert hasn't always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
The first one falls.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Valanciunas with a screen on Randall. Brown inside the line. Again, the Nuggets score.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Randall. And it's Denver with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets leading by 12. Brown outside. Island against Hardaway. It's stolen by Gobert.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Island passes to Dosunmu. That one good for 2. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Here's Valanciunas. Back to Brown. Over Conley. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Shot from the low block. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Oh, I had a chance to check out the numbers for Julius Randle. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 21 points per 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Brown dishes to Valanciunas. Denver passing it around. Brown outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, He doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the miss by Julius Randle. A nice shot by Brown.
Absolutely fearless inside. Brown just battles through the physical defense.
Conley for three. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Hardaway hits them both.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's a great option when he gets that kind of position inside.
From deep three-point territory. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 10. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 10. Johnson is out there with Brown. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Drawther in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Osumu finds Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Murray. Johnson with a screen on Highland. Murray from deep three-point territory. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Brown with the 3 points here in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 8. Island with it. Out to Edwards. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Murray. 22nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jokic kicks to Brown. Here's Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got 23.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gets the bucket and the foul. Jokic, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
What's up?
The free throw off from McDaniel.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Strother, defended by Dosunmu. Johnson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Julius Randle's checked in for McDaniel.
At the line for your Nuggets, Cameron Johnson, shooting 1.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, Randle. Here's Strother inside. Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randle. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randle, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Denver leading by 9. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drops in the tray.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. He can't get that one. Randle with some nice D. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And they double up Murray. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Offline with his 3.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Edwards passes to Randle. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Denver leading by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Murray. And they pick up 2. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the defender in his face, Murray is fearless.
Here's DiVincenzo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Strother. Edwards defending. Valanciunas against Gobert. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Now here's Murray. Brown with the screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Murray. There's the three. Randle grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now here's DiVincenzo.
Well, that's what you love about DiVincenzo. He just never stops working.
15 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Throw drop for DiVincenzo.
What makes Dante DiVincenzo someone guys want to play with? His grit and his selflessness. He's a hard worker who is always putting the team ahead of himself.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Strother. Pass to Murray. Rebound, Minnesota. Randle kicks to Edwards. Over Johnson. A second chance effort. Here's Gobert. And it's Denver with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Murray against DiVincenzo. Floats one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's just great patience from Murray, using that pump fake to draw.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the
previous plays under review,
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
the ruling on the floor stands.
I've been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 8. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Dosunmu. And the layup is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Johnson with the bounce pass. Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Back to Randall. Out to Edwards. Cuts off the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Timberwolves trail by 11. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo against Johnson. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Murray against DiVincenzo. And some very quick points for him on that possession. DiVincenzo's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
DiVincenzo against Murray. And down it goes.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Murray. Now Gordon. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. From outside, Gordon with the rebound. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
I like the activity of Gordon. Sets the pick, moves, gets the bucket. A high-energy play.
Now here's Randall. Now DiVincenzo. The three goes down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Off the glass.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Randall outside. Launches it. Gordon with the rebound. Denver leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And you could tell he thought that triple
Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He drills the 3. So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jamal, I know you're a competitor. Coming off of a tough loss, what was the mindset coming into this game?
Just a hit-first mentality. We really need it as a team, and we just want to come here and not even call the first time out and just hit hard. So that's exactly what we did.
You were the aggressors from the get-go, and it paid off. Thanks so much, Jamal.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the game, Jamal Murray.